Oh, that's a beautiful thing, beautiful thing. So now that's phase one. Now we got to take the bottom plate off that engine and see what's broken. Alrighty. Engine's upside down on the bench. I'm just pulling the key out. There we go. It's like pulling a tooth. Now I'm going to clean this shaft up. Although it looks like the seal's going to need a new seal. A little bit of wetness there. Although, can you imagine the heat that was happening inside here when that went? I don't know if that's a ridge on there or... Oh, that's metal. Okay. It's the smallest of our problems right now. Let's get that bottom, almost 3/8. Let's get that sump off of there is what they call that, and have a look inside. Should be, I think, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, this is a quantum, right? 1. I'm not worried about crisscross right now. Got a motor with a broken rod. Good. Okay, let's tap the sump off. Okay, save. I'm always into saving gaskets. I know, I'm crazy. It's not that I'm cheap, it's just that I'm frugal. Okay. I think the whole thing is coming off. Let's get a flashlight. Yeah, it looks like the gasket is staying put. Oh. There we go. Something bad has happened in there. You can already see a piece coming off. So let's just have a look. Now it's pretty high up there on the bench for me. So that's the oil slinger. What do you think, slinger? Oil slinger and governor vane. Let's put you guys back over here behind the light. The light, Luke. And this is the timing gear. We may not be able to get that out. No, no. Ew! It's gooey. Okay, there's the rod that was attached to the connecting rod. This is the rod cap. I'm just going to get a small dish to put all this mysterious pieces of metal in. So it looks like it went out of oil, right? There's another piece of the rod. I want to know if it's just going to need a new rod. We can order a rod and put it back together again. A rod and a cap. We'll find out here very shortly. Oh, the gasket's broken. Minor. Okay, let's try and get that timing set out of there without breaking it. That's a plastic gear, eh? What are we going to use? Big pair of pliers, big pair of pliers. Slip joint pliers. I just want to move that crank back and forth a little bit. There it is. Okay, let's look at this. Now this should have a spring on it. It does, and it looks okay. I don't know where the spring is though. Oh, it's there. Good. Excellent. Okay, there's some mysterious stuff laying in the bottom. There's the rod bolt. Oh, I have to take the flywheel off. That's right. Got carried away there. I was excited. I'm going to wipe that off there to see, you know, I might not have to do all that if I can just take the piston out the top of the motor and check out the damage on the rod. It's got to be damaged though, eh? The crankshaft. Oh yeah. Okay. Come and see here. We'll zoom in on that bad boy. We'll zoom out a little bit. And we'll take a picture of it. Alright, I decided to take the head off because I want to get that piston out. Okay. Too many doodads on this mower. It's a lovely mower though, isn't it? I'm going to put this screw back in the hole. Now I might have to play around with this a bit on the top shroud. Yeah, I'll take it off too. Okay. Don't worry. Be happy. I'm going to put this in a tray. It's going to get messy. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'll take off the top shroud and bingo, the head is off. But I don't think they changed the plug since this was new. I should probably just take that out and show you. Got it. I'm surprised. It's the original plug. Look at that. This machine's been abused. Obviously. Okay, where's the head? Not the one on my shoulders. Here we are. Geez, I might be able to save that head gasket. Good. Now we got to get that piston out of there. Are we watching this mess? Let's get these head bolts in the proper tray. Now I want to push that piston out. This is my piston pusher outer. It's coming. There we go. New rag. Ooh, broken ring. Broken oil ring, that's not surprising. Well, it needs rings. Now, the big thing. How much scoring is on that cylinder? I'll be right back, guys. I gotta have a look at this, wipe it out, and then you can come back. I'm just wiping out the cylinder. Okay, my friends, you can see the scoring in the cylinder too. So I think we need a new block, piston, rod, crank, and possibly even a, well, probably a motor, eh? Great parts in here, but not much use for reusing. They just ran out of low oil, right? So now I'm going to take this part the rest of the way like I should have done right at the beginning. Now everything's fried, you guys know that, eh? This crankshaft's no good, so I'm just going to hit it with a hammer. This should pop off. There we go, lad. You can tell everything's been heated, eh? Oil coming out the top seal too. And I'm not going to continue taking this apart until I hear back from the customer or a friend or whatever. Because nobody's making any money on this deal. It's just probably going to be, I'm going to keep the parts and he gets a new mower. Actually, I heard today that he's using his old Honda on the slopes by the ditch, which makes sense because they have an oil pump in them, some of those, eh? Okay, my friends, I don't know how much of this you've seen, but this motor off the John Deere lawnmower is toast. So I'm just separating the good from the bad right now. And we might as well use good tools too, right? Carburetor, air filter. Should be a third one. Right here. I think we'll keep that. Okay. fuel line clamps. And I get to use my new fuel line pliers again. Yay! Man, those rock. Okay, now this is good stuff here. This is the automatic choke stuff. The muffler warms up and takes off the choke. So if you're looking right in there right now, the muffler's, as the engine warms up, the choke opens up. See that? So that's all coming off. 1/4 inch drive for the top here. I'm going to put all this in a small bag because it's all one unit. That little spring is what you have to buy, right? It disappears somehow. Now, 7/16 to get that muffler off of there. Right here. And that's the rest of that goober right there. Okay, I don't think I need this. That's metal. So is that. I'll keep the bolt. This I'm going to keep in case I come across a new motor. I've checked the output shaft on that engine. Be right back. That was Mrs. Bruce. Alright. So now what do we need off here? We need, oh, let's use the machine. 1/4 inch. That should be 1/4 if my math is good. Yep. Now I'm just going to brush this up and air, oh, I got a few things to air clean off yet. Okay, carburetor, 3/8. Undo the spring. Springs are like gold to a small engine dude. Good. Okay, I'm gonna just do a quick clean on that carburetor. No, not an ultrasonic clean. We know it was running when it died, right? Okay, what else we gotta take off here? This aluminium. That'll be 1/4 inch holding that on. That's been like that for 50 years. I don't think I need one. Okay, that gasket's no good, so we won't worry about that. I'm just going to do a quick little wipe on the inside of this. This block is shot. Scores on the inside of the piston. Well, I think that's good enough. Although it's still got the valves in it. What size is that? 7/16. 3/8. Let's just take there. That was glued on there with heat. Garbage. Let's get those valves out of there. Maybe. I don't want to wear out my valve spring tool just to take out an abandoned valve, but we'll try it. There. That should come out. There it is. Okay, so that was the intake valve. Just satisfying some curiosity on myself here. Let's do the exhaust valve. Where is the hole? I'm looking for the hole in the keeper. There, I should do it. Okie dokie. Wipe this tool off. It's a good one. Okay, well, these are junk, or they go into my basket. And I think we're down to aluminum here now. It weighs absolutely nothing except the this lever is the governor. I'll leave it on there. Might as well take this piece of plastic intake off too. They're handy. I got a 1/4 inch on there. This is the intake. The carburetor sits on here like that, right? Gases get vaporized and they travel down the tube into the intake manifold and in and bang. FYI. But these are good to have around. They get wrecked. People hit stumps and steps and decks and these get cracked. Okay, one more. Good, I think we're almost done. I'm going to wipe this carburetor off. Actually, some good pieces on here because it's got the new modern choke, eh? Right there. Let's just throw these in a. Oh, that's pretty dirty gas. This engine was so sludged up that this oil is completely contaminated with aluminum. That's why not even the sump is going to be any good, because the shaft holes in the sump could be worn out. Alright, let's just get a tiny bit of carb spray, and I want to clean that carburetor up a little bit. I bet you it's good though. You can find out right now. Right now it should blow, and then it won't. Yep, it's good. Okay, yuck. Alright, tiny bit of carb spray. But I am not going to warm up the ultrasonic cleaner just for this. Sorry guys. Okay, let's get the blue felt pen. There, not tested. Okay, just about done this. I'll clean up now. I got got an air filter to clean off. I'm probably going to throw that out. And this goes with the drive. I'm going to keep that in case I save it, get another 1-inch shaft Briggs & Stratton quantum engine. Fun. Yes, my bench is getting messed up too, guys. So what I'm keeping for this John Deere mower is the underside, grass chutes and flanges, etc. The blade adapter, and the drive pulley for the new motor if I ever, well, I know I'm going to come across a quantum, but it has to be a 1-inch shaft output. And I'm kind of digging this muffler cover too, right? And then I've got the green shroud over here, cover, and the rest of the mower. I really would like to save it because I think it would be a great thing to resurrect if I can get a motor. So in there's the old motor, junk aluminum, the cylinder's scored, the crankshaft is shot, right? Even the rewind didn't have one of the tabs on the rewind never rewound, so I'm throwing that out. So what I kept was a bunch of miscellaneous bolts. Intake manifold, good muffler, air intake, these brake, coil, and I'm going to keep the plastic timing gear. It's got a gonk on it, but I think it's probably not damaged. The little spring dewhammer on there, still good. Spark plug, and this is probably the prize, is the automatic choke system. So that's a good keep right there. That's the one. You know, on a Saturday afternoon in May, nobody's open and you've got a choke problem on a Briggs. There's the solution right there. And look at that, you even got the little Briggs insignia in there. So anyway, we're done. Thanks for watching.